Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to this little look at Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. We are returning to our park with our 1 star. That means we're going to start getting some new dinosaurs in this episode. How's everybody doing?
Message from Dr. Grant.
So yeah, apparently this little radar thing is the stress meter, which makes sense. So I guess when that fills up, they will go into a rampage. This guy's pretty stressed. Apparently, he is starving. So, let's pop out some food here.
Okay.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Health. Very good. I don't know why sometimes they won't eat even when there's food available. Activity. Flocking.
What should we do about this? What should we do about this?
Okay, well, Hell Creek we've only almost gotten maxed out. All we have left is that Triceratops, so we might as well pull the fossil teams off of there and start putting them into Chenini as well. So we should be getting a lot more fossils now.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
Carcharodontosaurus,
What should we
which,
do about
fun
this?
fact, gets its name from the
Yes.
great white. The Carcharodon caracius, because of their similar teeth structure. Alright, so I don't actually know which way I want to build my park now. Because we could build out this way, but there's kind of a mountain in the way.
Message from Dr. Wu. Message from Dr. Grant.
You could build out like this. And then
Message from Dr. Wu.
maybe build a bigger enclosure here with multiple species.
What would you recommend in this situation?
New research, because we already got the souvenir stand. I mean, obviously we're going to want to try to
Message
build
from
a
Dr.
safari
Grant.
adventure, right? These guys look like they're all doing alright. Yeah, their stress is empty. I mean, we just breed them, but these guys are pretty happy too. They like that water, but you can't really build.
Message from
I want to
Dr.
kind of build
Grant.
more water, but I'd have to destroy the viewing
How are
dome.
you today?
Message from Dr. Grant.
What should we do?
Okay, a new shipment here. So, Baryonyx would be cool because Baryonyx is a pretty cool species. However, the Baryonyx in this is kind of fucked because, again, it has a big hole in its back where the Spinosaurus sail used to be. And I don't know why that's a problem, but it is a problem with this mod. I mean, it seems like clearly they could modify the actual model, so I don't know why they couldn't have actually closed that up with a texture. But unfortunately, that means that we're probably not going to make a Baryonyx in our proper park. Alright, let's put down a souvenir stand.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Which will sell dino snowballs, as well as dino toys.
What should we do about this?
Okay, we got
No
a lot of
problem.
bones. I don't know why I kept saying remains the first episode. It's just like weirdly consistent that I kept using that term. I mean, technically they are still remains of a sort. I wonder, should I flatten out this mountain?
Urgent message from John Hammond.
Okay, there's our park rating going up to 1.5. Those 5 stars with
Message
Triceratops
from
are
Dr.
definitely
Wu.
helping there. Is Packy doing alright? Nope, now it's starving and needs to sleep.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Apparently it just doesn't know when to stop.
Message from Dr. Grant.
If you could hurry up and stop shitting so I could see if you're gonna eat or if you're just gonna die.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Hungry. Yeah, you gonna go eat or are you just gonna run around in circles? I mean, that food... Oh, okay,
Great to
that
see
food
you
has been
again.
eaten.
Good.
I wonder if this thing is not dispensing enough. I mean, there's not that many of them,
Message
right?
from Dr. Wu.
I only made like 6 to 8 of them?
What should we do about this?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Okay.
Alright, so let's build another enclosure for our whatever our next species is going to be. And we'll build it a little farther over, just so I have some more space to build.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Build it like right up to here. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to open up a second section of the park on maybe the other side of these enclosures, because the mountains are kind of penning me in around here. Just like we're going to pen in these dinosaurs. Okay, this is going to be a real big one, because I think we're going to fill this one up.
Message from Dr. Wu. Message from Dr. Grant.
I wonder if it bothers visitors to see the hatchery inside your enclosure.
Message from Dr. Grant.
There, we got like a little watering hole in the middle.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Now, I actually skipped my quarterly report there, but that's fine. I don't think those really ever matter except for, hey, your park's not doing good, or hey, your park's doing acceptably.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Was there ever a thing like this in Site B?
Message from Dr. Grant.
That's just a fence. Alright. Don't know what you would need that for.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Kind of looking at like what we can put down here.
What would you recommend in this situation?
Okay, well, Tenontosaurus is maxed out.
It's good to see you. Good.
So I guess you're going in here first. Though it's just another similar herbivore. I think it is actually another one of the Edmontosaurus-based ones.
Message from the park administrator.
That's nice.
Message from Dr. Grant. Message from Dr. Grant.
Okay, pop those trees everywhere.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to announce the arrival of a new and exotic herbivore from North Africa. Africa, a rhinoceros stands out from the crowd with her colorful sail and fun-loving attitude.
Oh no, this is an
Please
Tyrannosaurus-based
enjoy this
ones.
magnificent dinosaur.
And again, like the Baryonyx, you can see he's got a big old hole in its spine where the sail for the Tyrannosaurus used to be. I mean, hey, it looks fine as long as we don't look at it from the top, but it's kind of hard to avoid that hole in the model. Let's maybe
Great to see you again.
Message from Dr. Grant.
not make any more of those.
Great to see you again.
Oh, we could make a Carcharodontosaurus. That could be cool.
Sure.
I don't know what we're gonna feed it, aside from these guys.
Hello again.
Okay, some
What should
gold
we do
deposits.
about this?
More Guanodon remains.
Absolutely.
So a Tyrannosaurus is a default, which means we don't have to worry about that one looking unusual. We are going to have to, I guess, use this baryonyx stuff because it's just going to take up space in our inventory, and we have a limited fossil inventory.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited to announce our
First
newest
carnivore.
arrival from the bone beds of northern Africa, Carcharodontosaurus. Visitors disturbed by the sight of blood should consult a physician before viewing this magnificent dinosaur.
It's going right for the kill. The question is she actually fast enough to catch this, what was it? Tenontosaurus? Have you given up? Did you get tired?
Message from Dr. Wu.
Going for the cow instead. Going for the easy prey.
Message from Dr. Grant.
So I'm guessing, if I remember correctly, Carcharodontosaurus, or Carcharodontosaurus, as she says it, is not on the Jurassic World evolution list,
Message
so
from Dr. Wu.
we won't be seeing this fella in HD. I'm hoping having only 2 of these means they won't try to murder each other,
Message from Dr. Sattler.
but I assume that's dependent on whether they have something to eat or not.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu. Urgent message.
This
from
guy's
Dr.
almost
Wu.
dead. Also, we don't even have anyone watching
Message
this
from Dr. Sattler.
because we didn't put any
Message from
attractions for
Dr.
this thing.
Grant.
Oh my god, so many messages. Alright. So again, we'll put a viewing dome in here.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Thanks for stopping by.
And we'll set it to a terror dome. Though I guess it's not very high right now because they have nothing to eat.
What would you like us to do?
Okay, remains. Amber. It's 2 stars.
Instructions.
New research.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Usually messages from Dr. Sattler means that there's a new virus
Message
breaking
from
out.
Dr. Grant.
Also, if you hold space, you can see all of the status effects. Okay. So, Montosaurus died, but that's only because it hit the DNA lifespan.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
Iguanodon, Baryonyx,
Urgent message from Dr. Sackler.
Saurus, Pachycephalus. Oh. This is probably this hungry one. Nope, this one's thirsty. Alright, so we can send a ranger team to revive it. They will just shoot a magic healing dart into it, and it will be fine.
What's your plan?
And now it's just doing fine.
Are you gonna let this go on? Do something.
What would you like us to do?
Okay, so I think all of our Edmontosaurus
Message
died.
from Dr. Grant.
Yeah, because they were all from the same generation, so we'll have to make new ones. But hey, these ones live for 50 years. So we'll never see those ones die of old
Message
age.
from Dr. Grant.
What should we do about this?
I believe Uranosaurus is also not in Jurassic World Evolution. Quite a few species in that are not actually returning ones, but new ones.
Good choice.
But who knows, maybe they'll add like a J-Pog Classics pack. Alright, how are our mean boys here doing? They seem like they're getting along. They make some weird sounds, though. Some weird, like, hissy sounds.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I think we're gonna have to drop some more food in there for them.
It's good to see you.
Message from Dr. Grant.
What is their preferred prey? See, since they're actually vanilla species, I can look up their info card.
It's good to see you.
Favored prey, Uranosaurus.
Message from Dr. Wu.
How are we doing on that Uranosaurus data?
I'd
Okay,
like your thoughts on this.
so we can breed them now, so let's drop a few in here,
Great.
which should serve as a active food source.
What would you recommend in this situation?
Now, you two are not going to start a fight, are you? What was that
Message from Dr. Wu.
ripping sound? I like how even though you can't, like, select the cow or anything, it does have feelings and emotions. Like, yo, this cow is really happy because it's not getting eaten.
Message from Dr.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Are you gonna...
we are pleased to announce the arrival of a new and exotic herbivore from North Africa. Brontosaurus stands out from the crowd with her colorful sail and fun-loving attitude. Please enjoy this magnificent dinosaur.
Look at those beautiful blues. Alright, so here's the Uranosaurus with the sail actually attached. Raises its front legs to run.
Message from Dr. Grant.
So I think when you put herbivores anywhere near carnivores, they just panic non-stop instead of like kind of chilling out after a while.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I guess we'll put this stabilizer on. It's one of those things that's not very exciting, but you're gonna kind of need it. I don't think I can do anything to dispose of these corpses either. They just have to rot away. Sorry, children, look away.
What would you recommend in this situation?
Baryonyx, Spinosaur.
What should we do here?
Chenini formations found amber. Oh, we have a lot of
No
amber.
problem.
Start extracting all of it. And we have a new dig site. Sure, let's go with Flaming Cliffs. Unfortunately, we don't have any dig teams to put there. So I'll take these guys off of this one and put some of them there, because we still need a lot of DNA from Chinini.
What are your instructions?
So, Spinosaur, we
Message from Dr. Grant.
could just kind of buy to completion.
Aha.
Ah. Okay. So, these guys are not too happy to be here. But you can see our terror rating is 100% because now they have something to hunt. Ugh. Look at this path. We are going to want another cleaner station.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Hey! Uh-huh.
Okay, Tyrannosaurus is doing good. Carcharodontosaurus is doing good. I didn't actually look at the lifespan on these right now. Only 6 months. Alright, we're going to have to replace them. But yeah, you can't just feed them dinosaurs because then
Message from Dr. Wu.
their lysine dependency will kill them, but you can't just feed them cows or goats because they'll get
Urgent
stressed
message
out
from
about not
John
hunting.
Howard.
These guys are getting pretty stressed, understandably. They are permanently just prey.
What should we do here?
Spinosaurus genome. Oh, 2.5 stars
Message
already.
from Dr. Sattler.
What do you want?
I think
Message from Dr. Grant.
Cause of death. Dino attack. And yeah, some of the carnivores do like to
Message
just
from Dr.
leave
Grant.
bodies around to come back to later.
What should we do here? Yes.
Okay, we got some homalocephalae remains.
Uh-huh.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Where can I fit another enclosure? Again, I think I'm going to have to build a secondary park entrance. To kind of get
Message from
around
Dr. Wu.
some of these. Alright, put a hatchery in here. I'm not actually sure what's going to go in this one yet. This might be our Velociraptor pen.
Message from John Howard.
Okay, we can just put the electric fence inside water.
I thought you might like some input here.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Your park is proceeding as expected. Keep up the good work.
What should we do here?
I guess I can increase the price a bit now that our park has gone up a couple stars. But how exclusive do we have to be before we can start charging for the bathrooms?
Message from Dr. Wu.
I keep thinking these guys are overcrowded, but like, they don't seem to mind being stuck in a big clump like that. I mean, they are a herd species, I guess. Ornithomimus. I guess they do say remains there, so it makes sense why I was using that term.
Good choice.
So Ornithomimus is just a variation on the Gallimimus. at least in terms of the mod.
Message from Dr. Wood.
Really, the only mod species that don't look good are the ones that are based on sail species.
I thought you might like some input here.
I guess we could build a Spinosaur as well. Get double giant carnivores,
Good to see you again.
even though we don't have high security fences yet.
Right.
I think what I could also do
Message from Dr. Wood.
is we could see if this tunnel actually works. Put one there. Kind of do something like that.
Message from Dr. Wood.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special announcement. A new 5-star attraction has arrived in Jurassic Park.
Here it is.
Spinosaurus, a truly frightening predator from cretaceous Africa, is now on display. Visitors with heart conditions should consult a doctor before viewing this dinosaur.
Here's the one that everyone's complaining about in Jurassic World Evolution because it's not tough enough. But Spinosaur is pretty tough here. You know, they are an even match for a T-Rex, in that any T-Rex versus Spinosaur fight can go kind of either way.
Message from Dr. Grant.
You might have to try that out. This game actually has special animations that play for various dinosaur versus dinosaur fights. And with our kind of safe enclosures like that, you're not really going to see a lot of that.
Message from Dr.
I should probably put a
Sackler.
feeder in here. I don't know if I can put two Spinosaur together. I feel like they would kill each other. Gotta say though, this Spinosaur mod model actually looks pretty good.
What would you recommend in this situation?
Ornithomimus, Spinosaurus.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Yes.
Still no Velociraptor though.
What should we do about this?
Another victim of the Carcharodontosaurus. Alright, I think they might have run out of victims.
Urgent message
Nope, there's
from
still one there.
Dr. Wood.
This is way out of my league. What's your advice?
Message from Dr. Wood.
Pachycephalosaurus collapses on top of the feeder from starvation. Alright, we got the stabilizer. Let's just do binoculars because that'll be real quick. Okay, you're doing good.
How are you today?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Why is this one set to Pterodome? I guess because these guys fight, so it gives you a bonus towards that.
Message from Dr. Grant.
What's the lifespan on these Myosaur? 11 years, alright, so I don't have to worry about them all collapsing at once. But hey, at least building new ones means that they will use the other water.
Message from Dr. Wood.
Alright, back to the Spinosaur. Where are you at? What is your preferred prey?
It's good to see you.
Also a Tyrannosaurus, alright. Tyrannosaurus is just going to be our
It's good
big
to see you.
meal.
Great.
I guess we'll put a bit more water in here. Maybe put a hill in the middle.
Urgent message from John Hammond.
That should kind of break up the sightlines of the park.
What would you recommend in this situation?
Okay, we got a new dig site again, because we are now at 3 stars. So again, like I said, this kind of speeds along at a certain point.
What should we do here?
Almocephale.
Good choice.
I'm just waiting for another load to come into the fossil market so that I can start buying Velociraptor.
Welcome.
Baryonyx. Yeah, this is all still old stuff. Well, I guess it's all old stuff since it's all fossils.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Okay, the tunnel seems like it's working.
Message from Dr. Grant.
And since we don't have a rest station yet, I'll put down a couple benches as well. Alright,
Message
so
from Dr. Wood.
that'll connect them there. Do I, like, need to build a second feeder for you idiots? Like, what are they all dying from?
Message from Dr. Grant.
They're panicking. Is it the helicopter that's panicking them? Is that what it is? Whenever a new load of guests come in? Because if that's the
Message from
case,
Dr. Wood.
I can probably just give them a bit more space.
Hi there. Uh-huh.
Let's toss out some extra food, see if that'll help.
What would you like us to do?
Deinonychus.
I thought you might like some input here.
Message from Dr. Grant.
So these packies are going to go on a rampage if this keeps up. I don't know if they can bust down these fences, but they'll try.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright, let's open the genetics lab.
No problem.
So you are just about done.
Absolutely.
Alright, I gotta actually build an attraction to make use of my Spinosaur. Because otherwise it's just kind of hanging around.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
I'm not really sure what the best use of the viewing platform is. Like if I put one here, will it give them a good
Message
view?
from Dr. Wood.
Ladies and gentlemen, to enhance your Jurassic Park experience, Dino Watcher binoculars have now been installed at our dinosaur observation posts.
Uh-huh.
Let's put in another Spinosaur. I think there's enough room here to fit 2 of them without them getting territorial.
Message from Dr. Wood.
Uh-huh.
Visitor
What
shelter.
should we do here?
Something I didn't realize is apparently you can check the weather from this screen. I, like, never knew that. So that'll tell you if, like, rain or possibly a typhoon is coming up. Okay. So I think they are out of Tyrannosaurus to eat.
Message from Dr. Wood.
Sleepy. Very good. And yeah, I don't think dinosaurs will eat or drink when they're panicking, so...
Message from Dr. Grant.
I thought you might
Those guys are eventually just gonna starve.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Greetings.
Alright, so I think we can take... Yeah, I think we're good on Janini for now. What do we want to open up next? Morrison? Stegosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Dryosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Camarasaurus, Dilophosaurus. Let's go with Dilophosaurus. Those guys don't get enough love.
I think you need to look at this.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Oh, that must be the second one I spawned. Yeah, this guy's still hanging out over here. Hungry. Are you gonna do something about that hunger?
I think you need...
Message from Dr. Wu.
There we go. New fossil market shipment. And let me guess, it doesn't have anything I need. A Diplodocus. Patasaurus. Nope, no Velociraptor.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
Message from Dr. Grant. Message from Dr. Grant.
Okay, let's put multiple feeders in this one. Also, the ocean counts as a water source when it comes to dinosaurs drinking. So,
Great to see you again.
I think this one I'm going to put a bunch of small herbivores in.
Yep.
So we'll have big packs of these guys running around. Dilophosaurus remains. That's what I want to hear. Alright. So what am I missing here? Amenities, souvenir stand. Let's put another one here.
Thanks for stopping by.
This one will give you a JP fun bag.
Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to inspect our latest addition to the park. The rare Asian dinosaur, Gallimimus, is now being exhibited. Please enjoy.
Rex burgers with a side of shade fries.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
Well, hopefully we can get either Velociraptor or Deinonychus before we're wrapped up with this series. Because, you know, they're something everybody wants to see, I think, in general. Okay, here's our first Ornithomimus.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Very beaky looking little fellow. With a very slender neck. Like a swan. See, now they are having fun. And now this viewing platform is getting up.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Full sight of Spino. This is how it sleeps. Just kind of flops down.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Dilophosaurus, got a long way to go.
What's your plan?
Urgent
Triceratops has
message from
died.
Dr. Sattler.
What did you die from? Malnutrition.
Great to see you again.
They
Message from Dr. Grant.
do all seem to be hungry. I wonder if this auto dispenser is just not dispensing fast enough. Might just be that because I'm putting a bunch of these in each enclosure, I might need to build more than one dispenser. That's why I built 2 up in the new enclosure. Hey, how is Carcharodontosaurus doing on... What's your problem? It's got a tick infestation. Would that really even affect a dinosaur?
What should we
You're
do?
gonna tell me a
about
tick
this?
can get its little proboscis in there through thick dinosaur skin?
This is way out of my league. What's your advice?
Alright, so yeah.
Urgent message.
This is
from
the way that
Dr. Wood.
sicknesses work in this game. It's just kind of dumb. Everything in my park is going to start getting a tick infestation.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
And the only way to deal with it is to spend research on a vaccine. Then we have to vaccinate everything. Then another disease will happen. However, it seems kind of a waste to try to research those vaccines ahead of time. Because, like, you pick
Message from
one,
Dr. Grant.
and you might just end up with a different disease entirely.
You must do something about this.
Message from Dr. Grant.
But hey, our park rating went up again, even though all our dinosaurs are getting sick. Yep, we see that you're having some problems with disease in your park. You must research vaccines for them and remedy this. Nobody wants to come to the park and see sick and weary dinosaurs.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
What should we do here?
Yes.
Camarasaurus as well. Yeah, I know. We can't do anything about this problem until one of them collapses or we get the vaccine developed. These Spinos are looking pretty hungry too.
Great to see you again. Sure.
Message from Dr. Wu.
What are you panicking from? The helicopter?
Dr. Grant.
Is the helicopter even, like, close? I guess it is. Maybe not the best place to have put that, then. If it's gonna panic all the nearby dinosaurs, but it doesn't happen that often.
Message from Dr. Wu.
See? He's already in good spirits again. We're ready to kill.
I'd like your thoughts on this. Great.
Alright, well, things are coming along pretty well. We've got a good number of species, our park is looking good, if maybe a little cramped. And I think next time we will try to build some of the
Message from
fancier
Dr.
attractions, like the Safari Adventure.
What would you like us to do?
Great.
So that we can wrap this little mini-series up with a nice showing of this game before we move on to the next one. We've already almost maxed out at 5 stars. So we'll probably at least manage that in the next episode. But until then,
Message from Dr. Wu.
I've been Shadefire. This is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, and I hope you'll join me for the next part. Till then, take care, everyone.